to Ryobi UK. Today we're going to be looking at the Ryobi One Plus cordless pole saw, model number opp1820. So it's battery powered, it's 18 volt and it works with a One Plus battery system. It comes with an 8-inch chain which is 20 centimeters. It has an extendable shaft up to 4 meters long in 3 sections. It comes with a bar sheath, cover for the chain, strap. It comes with a 30-degree angled cutting head for easy pruning and stability. It comes with an auto oiling system. Right, as for the auto oiling, you just basically untwist this cap, you fill it up with oil, and it will basically just drip oil constantly, a small drip every now and then, onto your chain to keep your chain lubricated. So it's an automatic system. One thing I will say is bear that in mind when you're storing it. It does seem to carry on dripping the oil, and you do get a release of oil. So that's one thing to bear in mind when you store it. Right, okay, I'm going to pop outside and we're going to cut some 4x4s because I've got no branches in my garden that need cutting. And then I'm going to take you along to my son's garden and we're just going to cut a few branches that he's got that need trimming down. Let's crack on and show you what it does. Okay, right, I did start a cut, but stupidly enough I didn't have the camera rolling. Obviously I'm not going to cut in that groove again, I'll start a fresh cut a bit further forward. Okay, here goes. Right, let's crack on and do one more. Great piece of kit. I do believe I need to oil it. I've got a feeling it hasn't got enough oil in it right now. So that's something you must bear in mind, keep it well oiled. Got one more cut with the opp1820 pole saw, extendable pole saw. New 9 amp hour high energy battery worked a treat. I'm in my son's garden. I'm going to trim a few things at different lengths. I'm going to start with just a single pole on it and we'll go from there. There you go, that's the thickness of that one. That was quite a thin branch, but we managed, when we did the tree outside my house, we managed to cut down some pretty substantial branches, about that big, and this did the job. So I'm going to cut a few more now. I'm going to extend the pole and cut from a bit higher now. Yeah. Right, okay, we're going to put this extension on. This is how it works. You have to line the lugs up and slides in. You twist it up as far as it goes so it locks tight. Now we're going to put the top on, and again, same again, we tighten up all the way up. Right, okay. Right, something to bear in mind, that this pole is very flexible. Something you just have to bear in mind when you're cutting, but once you've got it on the branch, it cuts very well. It's quite stable. So let's go and try and find a taller branch. Ready? I'll do the top of that. Yeah, look a bit more than that. You're gonna go up? Do that one as well, ready? Okay, I'm just going to cut something a little bit thicker so you get an idea of how good this really is.
Right.
There you go, that gives you an idea of how thick it was and how good it is. I actually think this is a brilliant piece of kit, so I'll tell you to buy this. What I'll do. Well, there you go. Didn't get to cut much today. There's not a lot of need cutting, but that gives you an idea of what it can do. Come back inside. I'm going to show you how to slacken and tighten the chain on the pole saw in case it comes a little bit loose. You want to tighten it up, or I'll also show you how to change the chain. Right, okay, it comes with its own tool. There you go. It's a long Allen key. It's got a bigger Allen key that end, and it tapers off to a smaller Allen key that end. Not sure if I mentioned before, but I'll tell you now, and probably again if I've already done it. But this has an 8-inch bar, which is 20 centimeters. I'm not sure whether you can change the bar out for a different length. I am going to be buying another bar slightly bigger than my chainsaw bar to see if that fits. And this one, I'm not sure if you could fit a bigger bar. It'd be worth having a go. Right, I'm going to show you now how to change the chain and or tension it. Oh, there's a thin end and a fat end. The fat end is to loosen the cover. The thin end is to adjust the tension on the chain. So I'll show you first off, I'll show you me adjusting the tension on the chain, then I'll show you how to take the bar and the chain off and replace it. Right, insert it fully in there, twist anti-clockwise to loosen. Anti-clockwise loosens it off. You can see there's a bit of slack there now. And then clockwise should tension the chain nice and tight. Now you can see there's hardly any give now. Right, I'm going to go ahead, take this cover off and show you how to take the bar off and the chain off. I won't replace this one because this one's fine at the moment, still sharp. I'll just put it back on. Obviously it's the same thing if you were replacing it. Like the bigger end. And just a case of loosening this off fully. Try not to drop the Allen key. There you go. And that exposes the inside. The tensioner screws around the back here, which adjusts here. There's a small pin that will move up and down as you turn clockwise and anti-clockwise. The chain goes round the pulley and then round the bar. So I'll show you now how to take the bar off and the chain. It's quite straightforward. It's just a case of pulling it over, slipping it off. There we go. And if you're replacing the chain, you just take it off, feed the new one back in to the slots. There's a slot all the way around. Feed that in. This hole here needs to locate over that, and this needs to locate around the back of the crank. So it's just a case of getting that in place first. Try and keep my fingers out of your way, but might be impossible. On there like that. Quite straightforward. If you couldn't locate that easily, this pin might be a bit too far up. Loosen off this piece and the bar will fall down that way and you'll be able to slot it on, but this is fine for me, I can get it on. And it's just a case of locating the outer cover and tightening back up. This would be a lot easier flat on a bench, but I'm doing it this way to show you. This tool, in my opinion, is phenomenal. This is brilliant. This just eats through wood. It just eats through branches like nobody's business. I mean, you probably think that you're only going to use this for a little bit of pruning, but if you're stuck and you need to use this for cutting large branches, this really will do the business. It just eats through tree limbs. It's great. Obviously you don't want to be cutting down trees unless you really have to. But mine, as we said before, the roots had hit the house and I was advised it had to come down. So because I didn't want to pay crazy amount of money to have it chopped down, I just took it down from the top down myself within half a day with my son. We used this and the chainsaw, and yeah, fantastic. Right, that's it from me at Ryobi UK. Hope you liked the video on the opp1820 extending pole saw, chainsaw. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.